All right, welcome back to Twin Terror. I'm David,
And I'm Gary.
and we don't have anything really good to read on tonight. So
Yeah.
we're going to read on the Epstein Files because they're not going away.
Yep. As much as Trump would like those to go away, they're not going away. And
Start a war in Venezuela, it's out of the news cycle in a couple of days. Start a cartel war in Mexico, it's out of the news cycle in a couple of days.
Yeah. I've got a reading coming out shortly, depending on when we put this reading out, on what's going on in Iran with the negotiations over their nuclear enrichment program. So, a military strike in Iran, a limited military strike in Iran might grab the headlines for a day or two, and then it goes away and everything.
It'll probably last a little longer. It'll last a week, depending.
And then we're back to Epstein Files. It's like the Epstein Files are not going away.
Nope. No matter what he does, he cannot distract from them.
Yeah. And
Hillary Clinton testified today and did a deposition in front of the House Oversight Committee today, basically leading off saying, I don't know, Jeffrey Epstein. I have no information that's going to help your investigation, but I'll answer your questions as best I can. And Bill Clinton goes tomorrow, and I'm sure they're going to try and hammer Bill Clinton. And I'll give you the Cliff Notes version of the reading I did tonight, which is basically he's going to tell him, you've got all the files, release them. If you think I'm in there, you've already got the data, so release it.
Yeah.
When in doubt, go pressure the DOJ. How come they haven't released it yet? Go tell them to release the files. Go get your answers.
Yeah, absolutely. So my question to Dave, just as he was getting ready to hit record, is, so what's next with the Epstein Files?
Yeah. So what's next? So let's throw some random cards on. What does the energy look like of the next distraction for the Epstein Files that's not going to work? I preemptively add that it's not going to work because it hasn't worked yet.
Yeah. Cliff Notes on my reading is, it looks like the U.S. is going to let the negotiations run their course. I don't see like a military strike imminent, as much as Trump would love to play with his army men. The way I saw the cards interpreted, it didn't look like that was going to happen.
Yeah, and even the way Thune and Schumer came out, Schumer said basically make your case to the American people, and I think Thune even came out saying this is some serious stuff. So it could very well be that the White House has some information that's actually probably some good intelligence about a threat with it. But at the same time, when he said you blew up and just completely obliterated their nuclear program 8 months ago, and it would take a decade for them to get it back online, how do you go back and say 8 months later, no, we didn't?
Yeah. They lie about the big stuff. They lie about the little stuff. Okay, entertainment purposes only. What's next with the Epstein Files? Is there a distraction? What's the next distraction going to be?
What's the next distraction?
Okay, next distraction.
What's the next distraction?
Knight of Wands. We gotta do something to create a distraction. We gotta take action immediately. Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy. Challenges the King of Cups. We haven't accused Joe Biden yet.
Yeah, I keep, for me, the King of Cups keeps coming up as Trump having his tantrums as he slips emotion goes into more and more emotional immaturity. Your King of Cups is right on the top of your screen there, so I don't know if you want to move your mat up or lift the lid on your laptop a little bit.
Oh, I could do that too.
Yeah,
the feeling I get
the easier thing.
The feeling I get with the King of Cups here, let me just do this, is that he wants to take some action, but it's like the adults in the room are no longer looking at the dancing monkey. It's like, okay, you have thrown so many dancing monkeys out at us. We're not buying it anymore. We're going to sit here and watch you try and weasel your way out. It's like the parents are finally done with the child's antics, and they're just going to sit there and stare at him until he comes around. Although with Trump, that could take a while. So what's next? What's the next distraction? We need to take an action. People aren't, they're not buying into that. They're not getting it's not grabbing the news cycle as much as it should be. The energy underneath it is the world card, that the cycle is coming to an end, that his ability to take actions to distract is coming to an end. The world is watching, and they're not buying it anymore. In the past, you've got the Eight of Wands. I mean, if you want the perfect distraction card, there you go. Hey, I'm going to take an action and take over the airways.
Launch the missiles.
Yeah, get it out of the news cycle. And he just can't do it. I mean, short of someone assassinating him, that's the only way. Unaliving him.
And we had that one in the news cycle last week too.
Yeah, and that didn't gain any traction at all.
Not even a little bit. They maybe shouldn't have killed him so fast.
God. Current energy is the Fool. Got to find something new to do. The fact of the matter is, you've got the World and the Fool. So we're at the end of the cycle, of the old cycle, and we're beginning the new cycle, which is maybe finally holding someone to account for their actions.
Hold your breath on that one.
It's my reading. Overarching energy is the Five of Pentacles. So,
this is crash the economy. That'll get people stopping talking about Epstein.
Yeah. It's kind of like, so a new action needs to be taken, a new strategy, a new tactic, a new path, a new direction. Overarching energy is, to me, this is kind of the people that are waiting for justice. They're recognizing that wealth buys power, wealth buys its own justice. There's definitely multi-tiers in the justice. And the people that want this justice are out in the cold. And maybe, just maybe, this path of accountability is going to help these people. Okay, Six of Swords is the lesson to be learned. These troubles aren't going away. Swords are about an intellect, and it's just one of these things where this is a situation, it's not going to go away. And we need to look after the survivors here, and we need to take care of them and hold people accountable. What a startling concept. Outcome, Temperance. And it's time to heal. It's time to detox. This is kind of, as we've said a couple times, the thing that the common ground that MAGA and non-MAGA have is pedophiles should be held to account.
Yeah. But is that the plan? They're going to hold pedophiles?
And, to me, that's kind of what the Temperance is this is kind of holding people to account is going to be very healing. Both sides can cheer that. So it just
is that their plan, though? The government's going to plan on healing us? I'm confused where your reading took you. It's like you switched message halfway through it.
So what I was asking was, what's the next distraction? And basically the cards are saying, no, the distractions aren't working anymore.
Yeah.
And we're going towards a new path, with the Fool card, and it's to address the people that have been kind of left out in the cold. The folks with the money and the power have outcast these people. And it's time to take these people to a different place, and let the healing begin. To me, people are going to start being held accountable. That's how I'm interpreting that.
All right, I'm going to take a look and see when I get on this one. What's happening next with the Epstein Files? We got the Nine of Cups followed by the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles underneath the Knight of Cups. We've got the Ten of Cups, Seven of Swords, Three of Cups, Queen of Wands. Ooh, Pam Bondi's in trouble. Three of Coins. What are we looking at here? Wealthy people, just who are untouchable, because of the money that they have and the donations that they have underneath are reaching out. So I think what you're going to find out here with the Epstein Files, kind of the next thing that's happening, are wealthy people who are involved in this whole Epstein saga. They've got a lot of money, and they're going to be reaching out to their friends to protect themselves from this, because this is all one big group of people.
Yep.
This cabal of elites that are wealthy and powerful and politically connected, and they're all in it together. The current situation is the Seven of Swords. Let the backstabbing begin. Buy your innocence and let somebody else hold the bag. So if you look what's happening right now, like Andrew, the former prince,
Prince Andrew, is it Mountbatten?
Mountbatten, Windsor, he has been arrested, and a former prime minister, Mendelsohn, has been arrested, and there's an inquisition into was it a prime minister for was it Denmark, the Netherlands? He's being investigated for this. So while in Europe there's actual consequences coming on, the United States we're still sneaking through here and hoping like you can sneak away and get away with it. And money's going to buy silence. And so far with the politicians, it's bought silence. So there is some victories as far as that goes in the United States, that they've been protected, but the women that are impacted by this, they're gathering momentum. And the information's out there. People want this information. And guess what? When we find out that the former Prince Andrew was stripped of all his titles and he's been arrested, guess what? We celebrate it because we don't support pedophiles. And that's going to put pressure on Pam Bondi because she's sitting on the Epstein Files. And that's going to put pressure on her to release it. For the public's going to want to release it, but the elites want her to hold on to it. Don't let that information out. The outcome is the Three of Coins. Money's going to exchange hands. Files are going to get lost in the United States. But this can also mean that other entities are out there. It's like, oh, you can't find those files? We got those files. Oh, we're looking for these. We made a copy. We took the liberty of making 100 copies of these. Here's one of them.
Yes.
Let's release it to you.
Yeah, and you're seeing more and more of the snowball where people are, powerful people are resigning from their positions because of their involvement and mentions in the files.
Very few of them are in the United States. They're mostly outside. At least the really high-profile ones have been outside the United States.
Yeah.
And there's going to be more of that coming. And I do not underestimate the power of petty. If I have to be humiliated by this, and I know that this a-hole over here who I can't stand is getting away scot-free, and I got compromise on him,
yeah,
I might accidentally mail that to somebody. Say, here you go. Go after this guy.
It's like the crab pot. You're not climbing out of this. I'm pulling you right back into this.
Yeah, you're not going to get away scot-free. This is going to be like a feeding frenzy. It's going to get down to absolute pettiness, and it's that pettiness that's going to bring all these people out, because it's just, why should I be the only one humiliated in this? And that's how the whole thing kept together. Everybody had compromise on everybody else, so nobody ratted out anybody because they're all guilty.
Yeah.
Well, if people start getting ratted out, their only defense is to rat other people out. Keep the news cycle going. Have the humility pass over me and on to the next guy.
What is
I don't know. What is it?
I'm just coming up trying to formulate my question. It's kind of like a future look. How do things look after this has run its course? how, because is it one of those things where is this real change, or is this just one of those, okay, well, our work is done here, and then the next group of wealthy people go in and start in on it?
That really depends on us, isn't it?
So
On the common folk.
Yeah. So what's it look like when we're through this? What is it? What is everything looking like? What is it? Is it going to happen again? Have we learned our lesson and it won't happen again? 10 of Wands. The burden that you got to take, that burden you've got to carry. It's almost kind of this card kind of reminds me of what Germany went through after World War II, having forcing to acknowledge what happened in the concentration camps.
Yep.
And not forgetting it. They teach it in the schools. Never again was that was what was happening in Germany, and that's why that situation will never happen there again.
And even in Germany, the far right parties are gaining political ground, but I think it's slower than it is in other countries because they're very sensitive towards it, and
they've educated people on it.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of the feeling I'm getting with this card, is that this is a burden that you have to carry forward. I'm just gonna do a short card. The Moon. Don't let things get confused or mysterious or hidden from this burden. You got to keep the challenge is don't bury it, even though this is more of a clarifier. So it's a big burden. There's a temptation to keep it hidden. Ace of Pentacles. This is about bringing something new of value. Oh, that couple of your cards. You got the Three of Pentacles, people working together, and then underneath it is the Nine of Swords. We got this big burden. These are not cards that are making me very happy in this situation.
I think I see it. You've got to make people really uncomfortable.
Yeah,
you've got to make them anxious so they don't want to do it again. You have to reveal the secrets.
Yeah, exactly.
That are in there.
It's basically showing how the misdirection and how things were kept hidden and kept secret and misdirection. And we need to start anew. We have to value our people. We have to value children and our rights and accountability and justice. We need to value it differently. And we need to work together to make this happen.
Yeah, you gotta go digging into the muck, working together. You have to do a lot of hard work, and you have to be diligent about it.
Yeah, expose what this could be. Either people working together to come up with a better new path forward, or exposing what was going on behind the scenes to cause confusion. And the situation, and basically the Nine of Swords, it's just a nightmare situation if you do not address it.
Mm-hmm. It'll repeat itself.
Yes.
Yeah, no, your cards are fine.
I was kind of hoping for like the Sun card and Temperance.
No, you got a lot of work ahead of you.
A bunch of happy cards.
Anyways, thank you everybody for watching this video and supporting our channel. We do appreciate it.
Yeah, if you like these videos, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell. We'll wake up at midnight with a new video. Maybe not every day, but certain midnights we'll wake up.
On some nights. And unlike those fake tarot channels, or those fake twin channels, or those fake twin tarot channels, we bring you something that they don't bring you.
We haven't done this in a while. We provide a secret card.
Yes.
It's not really a secret once I show it to you. So how about just a special card?
Okay, I won't look. That'll be a secret to me.
Oh my goodness. Looked. Oh dear, I didn't show it to you yet.
Oh.
Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune.
Okay, so Wheel of Fortune. Our future is not set yet. Your actions today will decide what your future is tomorrow. So have good actions. You'll have a good tomorrow.
Yeah, or buy a vow. Take care again. Take care, everyone. We'll catch you on the next video.